Okay, part 2 to that. I watched Pretty Baby. And actually, yeah, the only reason I really got this is Brooke Shields. I was kind of getting into her movies, but younger stuff and everything. This was made in 1978. Internationally acclaimed director Louis Malle has taken a taboo subject, child prostitution, and created in Pretty Baby a film of humanity and beauty. E.J. Bullock is a photographer in 1917 obsessed with the prostitutes in New Orleans' red light district. Violet, 12-year-old Brooke Shields, a young girl, bewitches Bullock with her curiosity and naive questionings. Malle's level-headed treatment of this controversial theme and exceptional performance by the entire cast make Pretty Baby a must-see for all serious film fans. Yeah, I know she's 12, but in this she actually kind of falls in love with Bullock, and they end up getting married. And he's like older, but he actually ends up falling in love with her, and they end up getting married. And I actually feel real bad for him at the ending. I think at the ending, if nobody's seen this, at the ending, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but it might be a little spoiled, so watch it. But she ends up having to leave him for some reasons, I guess. I believe, though, afterwards, it just freezes on her face. I think she actually ends up considering going back to him, like running away from wherever she's going and coming back to him. Just the way it ended, that's the way it felt to me. I did not know about any special features on this. I don't think it had any. No, it doesn't. It has no special features on this. I really liked that movie, though. Then I watched I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Someone's Dying for a Second Chance. This was made in 1998. Wait, 2005. 1998, 2005. I don't know. You gotta tell me. Jennifer Hewitt, Freddie Prinze Jr., Brandy, and Mekhi Phifer star in this screamer sequel to the blood-chilling box office hit I Know What You Did Last Summer. Remember Ben Willis? He's the fisherman who killed the boy who was driving the car when it went off the road in the fatal accident that killed his daughter Sarah. He's the man in the slicker with a hook in his hand, ready to exact bloody justice. Well, he's back. It's hard to forget a man who refuses to die. Music video, Jennifer Love Hewitt, How Do I Deal? No, I know that's on there. And making of featurette and bonus previews. Yeah, actually, all of them are on there. I actually really like this one, too. Actually, I like all my movies. This is the one I kind of like, but not really. I hope I can get this thing to do it. You see, wait. See? I love this cup. Actually, when I first saw it, it was just basically that. I could not see it, the other back part of that at all. Can't get it to do that, though. Like, you can't. But I only saw her face, and that was it. I didn't even know what the world it was. I went, what is that? I picked it up, and I started, like, messing with it. That's when I saw The Lost Boys, The Tribe. And I said, okay, fine. It's like, what is that, part 2, part 3? I didn't know at the time what it was. And I ended up just buying it. This was made in 2008. Risking everything in search of the ultimate rush is fun when you know you can't die. Angus Sutherland, taking up where Brother Kiefer left off in the original cult favorite, is the lead vampire in this modern reimagining of The Lost Boys. The seaside village of Luna Bay is rife with outcasts and plagued by an outbreak of missing persons. As the sun sets, the tribe rises. A group of adrenaline-fueled, thrill-crazed vampires tear up the surf and the streets with non-stop action. But when a champion surfer and his sister move in, dark secrets erupt into hot-blooded passions and full-blooded fear. Helping fight the forces of hell, Corey Feldman in his signature role of vampire hunter Edgar Frog. Once you join the tribe, there's no turning back. I actually really like this one too. A little bit. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. It's like, what is it? 10:54. Lost Boys, The Tribe, Action Junkies, the movie's extreme sports-like stunt choreography, Edgar Frog's Guide to Coming Back Alive, alternate endings, all-new remix music video of Cry Little Sister by G. Tom Mack, 3 Yeah Whatever music videos,
I don't know where it is.
Downfall, Hell is Full, and It's Over Now. Then I love this movie. I actually begged my mom's boyfriend, David, that could I buy this off of him. I really wanted it so badly. That bad. I said, David, I'll be willing to pay you whatever for it. I think I ended up paying him like $15 or something for it. I didn't mind it because I liked it that much. $15 or $20, I think. Because he said this one was kind of like hard for him to find himself. So he said he might have to order it or something. Therefore, it will be a lot of money for him to do it. And I actually believed him. And I still do. I mean, you know, I actually looked for it. It was hard for me to find it. But, I watched that. Natural Born Killers. I don't think it has anything on the front. They didn't win a Nobel Prize, throw a record fastball, or travel another acceptable path to fame. What fugitive lovers Mickey and Mallory did was kill people. Lots of people. The media took care of the rest.
God bless you.
3-time Academy Award winner Oliver Stone delivers a powerful movie experience unlike any other. Natural Born Killers, a visually dazzling, wickedly funny slam of violence and media obsession that the most radical film any major studio has released since A Clockwork Orange. As Mickey and Mallory, Woody Harrelson and Juliette Lewis portrays the kind of crazy mix-up kids a demon has nightmares about, and Robert Downey Jr., Tommy Lee Jones, Tom Sizemore, and Rodney Dangerfield make vivid impressions in this wild ride that packs a wallop. I really enjoyed this movie. Everybody who hasn't seen this has to watch it. I gotta admit, it's got nudity and stuff like that, so kids, no, don't watch this. Adults, yeah. Or maybe older teens, maybe, if you're into this. But, yeah, this is actually really good. There's commentary, behind the scenes, soundtrack remastered, deleted scenes, and alternate ending. I like the original what they decided to put in this. I like that better ending better than the alternate ending. Then I watched Scary Movie 2. More merciless, more shameless. This was made in... I bet you this one's not going to tell me.
He says he wants to go home.
Yeah, this one's not going to tell me. Sorry, I cannot tell you when this was made. It will not tell me. So let me look on the disc. Oh, took a second opinion. I forgot this thing had a thing on the side.
We got a shoplifter here. I'm gonna pay that.
Nope, cannot tell you. Sorry.
There you go. That's good, right?
Okay, all of your favorite Scary Movie characters are back in a laugh-packed sequel that scares up even more irrelevant fun than the original. Marlon Wayans, Shawn Wayans, and Anna Faris lead a stellar cast that takes extreme pleasure in skewering Hollywood's most frightening feature films and spoofing popular culture. Also starring Regina Hall, Christopher Kennedy Matterson, Tori Spelling, plus Tim Curry, Chris Elliott, and James Woods. Nothing scared, and anything goes in this outlandish must-see comedy hit. Okay, I think the one they spoof is The Exorcist. I do not remember seeing that Hannibal Lecter thing in it. Well, yeah, wait, no. They did a little bit of Hannibal Lecter, I guess you could say. what is it? House on Haunted Hill, I think. The Haunting, I think. I don't know. House on Haunted Hill and The Haunting semi, like the same.
The wolves do.
I think they did like a spoof on them.
But forever and ever?
Forever.
Which I don't remember anymore, so I'm not going to say all the special features here. I'm going to show you. If I can get it to show you. I hope you can see them all. There. And then I watched, now most people probably have never heard of this. Back a few years ago, maybe when I was a teenager or whatever, when I was a kid, I don't know. I was obsessed with horses, horse movies. I wanted a horse, but never could get one. They're a lot of money. The one I wanted was a lot of money.
Thank you.
I either wanted a stallion, and I wanted like the black stallion, or a white one. It didn't really matter to me, but I really wanted the black one worse. And I wanted one of them painted ponies or whatever them are called. It's like spotted horses. I never could get one. Never lived in a house to where I could get one. But this is American Black Beauty. It's a really good film, actually. I still like horse movies. Not bad. And it was made in 2003. And it says also available on DVD. The Black Stallion and Return of the Black Stallion. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I actually used to have them. I don't remember what happened to them, though. It's my main problem. I think I sold them or gave them to somebody. It says inspired by the book Black Beauty. Meet an American legend as Black Beauty returns to the screen in a brand new family venture. After Cheryl witnesses her father's tragic death in a riding accident, she is sent to live with her last remaining relatives, the Lane family, on their country ranch. Hoping to overcome her fear of horses, Cheryl is introduced to Black Beauty, and the two soon form an unbreakable friendship. Meanwhile, the wicked local mayor, Bart Williams, has his heart set on acquiring the Lane Ranch and will stop at nothing to oust the family from their beautiful land. It is now up to Cheryl and Black Beauty to save the family and the ranch before the evil mayor destroys her newfound home. This is actually a really, really good movie. Okay, then I watched Friday the 13th, 5, A New Beginning. Making sure nothing's on the front. Okay. And it is the deluxe edition. This was made in 1985. They thought Jason was dead. They thought he was gone for good. But it turns out they were all wrong. Dead wrong. Homicidal maniac Jason returns from the grave to cause more bloody mayhem in Friday the 13th 5, A New Beginning. Young Tommy Jarvis may have escaped from Crystal Lake, but he's still haunted by the gruesome events that happened there. When gory murders start happening at the secluded halfway house for troubled teens where he now lives, it seems like his nightmarish nemesis, Jason Voorhees, is back for more sadistic slaughters. But as things spiral out of control and the body count rises, Tommy begins to wonder if he's become the killer he fears most. Witness the true terror as Jason and Tommy battle once more in a spine-tingling descent into death and madness. Commentary, Lost Tales from Camp Blood, Part 5. I actually really enjoyed them little short videos. The Crystal Lake Massacre Revisited, Part 2. New Beginnings, The Making of Friday the 13th, Part 5. A New Beginning, Original Theatrical Trailer. And that's it. This one's actually one of my favorite ones out of Friday the 13th. Part 1 and kind of like Part 2. But Part 1, Part 2, and Part 5 are basically my favorite ones. Then I watched Nancy Drew. I think I still got it. I used to have this, I don't know if I still got it or not, a black and white old TV show of this. And it's Drew, sorry. Excuse me. I don't know if I still got it though. I have to look for it later. I don't think this is going to tell me when it was made either. I'm looking though. Looking. No, I do not know when. Oh, wait. Found it. 2007. Okay, whew. With her magnifying glass and fingerprint powder in hand, Nancy Drew leaves River Heights for Hollywood, but not to meet that guy on Smallville, as her boyfriend Ned fears. No, she's out to solve one of the greatest mysteries ever, the death of movie star Delia Draycott. But the bigger mystery is how our perky clad sleuth will fit in with the text messaging teen queens of mean she meets at Hollywood High. Join Emma Roberts as Nancy in this timeless girl detective mystery as she finds danger, adventure, and romance. Because wherever Nancy goes, excitement follows. Nancy Drew kids at work, Emma Roberts and friends up close and personal, gag reel, Joanna pretty much amazing music video, mini featurette gallery, cool scenes with the cast and crew. That's it on that one. Then I watched Enough. Everyone Has a Limit. This was made in 2002. Working class waitress Slim thought she was entering a life of domestic bliss when she married Mitch, the man of her dreams. After the arrival of the first child, her perfect picture life is shattered when she discovers Mitch's hidden possession, a possessive dark side, and controlling and abusive alter ego that can turn trust, love, and tranquility into terror. Terrified for her child's safety, Slim flees with her daughter, relentless in his pursuit and enlisting the aid of lethal henchman Mitch, continually stalks the prey that was once his family. Finally, Slim is forced to fight back, engaging Mitch in a physical and psychological battle, showing him that she has had enough. Jennifer Lopez delivers the electrifying performance as a new breed of action hero in director Michael Apted's harrowing high-style thriller hit. A music video, the extra trailer, filmographies, and that's it on this. Then I watched Push. Sure. This was made in 2009. Hang on Tight is a gang of superpowered paranormal operatives takes you on a white-knuckle thrill ride. The excitement starts when a future-seeing watcher convinces a telekinetic mover to help steal a briefcase that holds a billion-dollar secret. But to outrun the government agents, they must enlist a mind-controlling pusher who could be their salvation or their doom. Also starring Academy Award nominee, I can't even pronounce his name, John. That is who's acting in it. I cannot help it. I'm just doing that because I can never pronounce his name. Never. And I've had him on a few movies. I think if I'm not mistaken, I have him on The Island. And I used to have him on another movie, but I don't have it anymore. Because I didn't like it. I bought it, didn't like it, and I gave it to David. It has commentary, deleted scenes, and the science behind the fiction, the featurette. Then I watched Shirley Temple, the franchise collection, Little Darling Pack. It basically, I think it only has like 3 movies, basically, and one's a short, but it has Little Miss Marker, Now and Forever, and The Rent Page, the first movie Shirley Temple ever made. Oh wait, no, I think it is a movie. Maybe. I have to look. I cannot tell you what The Rent Page is about, but I can tell you what the other 2 are. The adorable Little Miss Marker, The Little Miss Marker, the adorable Shirley Temple single-handedly melts the hearts of a gang of hardened gangsters when she's left as an IOU or marker for a debt in this heartwarming Damon Runyon story that will never cease to delight. This, Now and Forever, this irresistible Shirley Temple stars with screen legends Gary Cooper and Carol Lombard in this endearing tale of love, honor, and sacrifice that will steal your heart away now and forever. I'll try to read you a little bit of the top. She was unquestionably the most popular and famous child star in history of the silver screen. Now, 2 specially selected films from Shirley Temple's amazingly motion picture career are here for the first time on DVD in this charming collection. Sit back and enjoy the films that delighted Depression-era audiences and helped make this multi-talented, curly-topped superstar one of the biggest box office sensations of all time. It's the fabulous Shirley Temple at her finest, singing, dancing, and laughing her way through this fabulously 2-movie collection that's sure to become a favorite of the entire family. I can't really remember the front page for some very, very odd reason. I think I remember it. The front page is a short. I was right, it was a short. It's one of her baby ones that they did. I wish they would make like a box set of her that had all her movies and stuff. Then I watched Scream 2. I don't even think I watched Scream. Nope, not yet. I just skipped and went right ahead to Scream 2 because I really wanted to see that's one that worse. Someone's taken their love of sequels one step too far. Here's the incredible follow-up to the smash hit phenomenon Scream Away. At college, Sidney Prescott thought she finally put the shocking murders that shatter her life behind her until a copycat killer begins acting out a real-life sequel. Now, as history eerily repeats itself, ambitious reporter Gail Weathers, Deputy Dewey, and other Scream survivors find themselves trapped in a terrifying, clever plotline where no one is safe or beyond suspicion. Director Wes Craven. Is Wes Craven the one? I know a director has died. Was it Wes Craven? Wes Craven or not? I think it was Wes Craven. You guys tell me because I cannot remember. It was a horror director mostly. He mostly did horror that died. Was it Wes Craven or not? You tell me. And hit-making writer Kevin Williamson team up once again and deliver the big screen's hippest, coolest, edgiest thrill ride ever. This was made. I'm hoping it'll tell me. Please tell me.
What would your professional opinion be?
This will not tell me either.
Well, let me put it this way.
It will not tell me the
Unless
year.
you can find
Sorry.
workers who watched it all
I think it was a
night.
couple years after the first one, though. This is the special features.
I therefore ask the court to appoint his brother, Reginald Shaft, to oversee the estate. And furthermore, that for his
Okay,
uncle's sake,
now I'm under my VHSs.
Robert Shaft.
Now I gotta move them over. Give me a minute. There we go. I watched National Geographic video, Ancient Graves, Voices of the Dead. Most of these are just like mummies. Like how they can make a mummy in Egypt and all that. This was made in 1998, by the way. Ancient human grave sites speak volumes to those who listen. These haunting human time capsules have been uncovered all over the world. Some even reach a certain level of fame. The Empatto maiden sacrificed on an Andes peak. The Alpine Iceman, the oldest frozen mummy ever found. England's 9,000-year-old Cheddar Man. Other stories also are known only to the ages, like a cache of elaborately adorned 7,000-year-old mummies unearthed in Chile, and the thousands of Egyptian mummies actually burned as train fuel in the 19th century. Modern science allows us to explore these human treasures without destroying them. And connect us all to the secrets of ancient graves, Voices of the Dead. This was actually really, really good. Anybody who loves like anything about to do with history and stuff, these I love them. National Geographic, and Discovery Channel and stuff like that. I really love them. I don't got any Discovery Channel. I think this is the only National Geographic I got too, if I'm not mistaken. I did buy this from the library. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I know I bought it from the library. I think I paid like $1 for it, or less. Sometimes I just give them a bunch of pennies and they'd be happy. The library I went to, anyways. because I didn't have a lot of money at the time. I just kind of threw a handful of change on the table and said, "This is all I've got," and they'd be happy.
Judgeship.
As long as they got paid.
Think it is bad.
It says the National Geographic Society was founded in 1888, and diffused geographic knowledge. Tongue twister. Geographic. Thank you. Knowledge that this landmark home video supports the Society's educational mission through scientific research around the world. Then I watched, I don't know if I've already showed this one or not, but I watched Halloween. This is the extended edition. Now they say that this came out on DVD. I really wish, like 2-disc DVD, I really wish I could find this. Anybody who knows where the DVD did this deluxe edition is, or like where I can find it, please comment, tell me where. But this is widescreen. This was made in, I know this was 78. Got it. Almost didn't know. I knew it was in the 70s. But when Halloween, the legendary all-time horror classic featuring 12 minutes of additional shot for television scenes. When Halloween was sold to NBC in 1980, the network's standard and practice department demanded numerous edits to the original film. Although producer Deborah Hill personally debated these cuts, it became necessary to create additional scenes to fill the movie's 2-hour television running time. Using the crew of Halloween 2, as well as stars Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Pleasence, director John Carpenter commenced a 3-day shoot of all new scenes and alternate footage that was then added to the original feature. Halloween Extended Edition is presented widescreen, previously only available on Anchor Bay Limited Edition 2-disc THX set. This version has been acclaimed by fans and collectors worldwide as the ultimate missing piece of Halloween history. And I think if I'm mistaken, this thing has like a behind the scenes thing on it. Yeah, this one has like a behind the scenes thing on the end. Then I watched Alien Resurrection. This one's out of all of Aliens. This one right here is my favorite. This was made in, oh man, there's a little sticker down here, and I think I'm going to be covering the year. I can't take it off. Yeah, I don't know when this was made. Okay, Sigourney Weaver and Winona Ryder star in this terrifying, highly anticipated sci-fi action thriller. Ellen Ripley died fighting the perfect predator. 200 years and 8 horrific experiments later, she's back. A group of scientists has chosen her, along with the alien queen inside her, hoping to breed the ultimate weapon. But the resurrected Ripley is full of surprises for her creators, as are the aliens. And soon a lot more than all hell breaks loose to combat the creatures. Ripley must team up with a band of smugglers, including a mechanic named Call, who holds more than a few surprises of her own. Alive with special effects and co-starring Ron Perlman, Dan Haida, G.E. Freeman, Brad Dourif, and Michael Wincott. Alien Resurrection is riveting, 12-pounding roller coaster ride that reborn to be wild. Come aboard if you dare and witness a whole new breed of terror. I found it, 1997. That's when it was made. All of a sudden, it just said that right there. So I was reading it, 1997. Then I watched Forever Young, a magical adventure, a heart grabber that lifts the spirits. I really love this movie. This was made in 1992. It's 1939, and test pilot Daniel McCormick has the world by the tail. He has a terrific job flying B-25s, a devoted soulmate, and a longtime pal and confidant. He has everything except the ability to look his girlfriend in the face and propose. He always decides to wait until tomorrow to pop the question, but in one terrible instant he runs out of tomorrows, when tragedy takes his sweetheart away. Unwilling to face life alone, Daniel volunteers for a top-secret cryogenics experiment. He reawakens in 1992, lost and out of step, but through a friendship with a fatherless boy and the boy's mother, Daniel learns time waits for no man, but true love waits forever. Seize the moment and share the magic of this appealing romantic adventure. Very good. Then yes, I did tell you that I'd eventually watch part 2 to this, and I did. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. I bet you I'm going to need to do 3 videos. I hope not. This was made... Oh, please tell me. For some reason, this one won't tell me. That is weird. This one won't tell me. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid is a hilarious sequel to the enormously popular comedy hit Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and an even greater adventure. This time, wacky inventor Wayne Zelinsky accidentally zaps his 2.5-year-old son with a particle beam, causing the child to grow whenever coming in contact with electricity. Soon topping 112 feet, the overgrown baby is attracted to the bright, shiny lights of Las Vegas, and nothing stands in his way. Now the chase is on, the excitement is growing, and you're headed for thrills and laughter bigger than ever. Okay. I watched, Coming to the Movies Abroad. Forgot. Coming to the Movies Abroad, and all these are from my sister Crystal. From Hell, it was made in 2002. When Jack the Ripper ruled the streets of London, terror reigned. His crimes were unspeakable, his bloodlust unquenchable, his identity unknown until now. Johnny Depp and Heather Graham are riveting in this engrossing, stylish thriller directed by directed by the Hughes brothers. From Hell grips tighter than a chokehold and cuts deep as a knife. Special features. Sorry. There. Then I watched Hellraiser. Almost everybody knows what that one's about. This was made... When was this made? 1987. In a place between pleasure and pain, there is sensual experience beyond limits, and in a world between paradise and purgatory, there is a horror that feeds the souls of evil. Welcome to the singular version of Clive Barker and his landmark horror plus opus Hellraiser. Now, for the first time ever, experience this horror classic in an all-new version, fully remastered in the state-of-art Dolby Digital 5.1, supervised by THX, and packed with extras, personally compelled by writer-director Clive Barker. This is Hellraiser as you've never seen or heard it before. Now, there truly are no limits. And I watched The Unborn, 2 versions of the movie, theatrical and unrated. This was made in 2009. Enter a world of unrelenting evil as terror finds a new form in The Unborn. From the producer of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and co-writer of The Dark Knight comes the shocking supernatural thriller about a young woman plagued by chilling dreams and tortured by a demonic ghost that haunts her waking hours. Her only hope to break the debilitating paranormal curse is an exorcism with spiritual advisor Synodic, who sees what lies beyond the doorway of our world in this non-stop nightmare of the undead. Then I watched Daybreakers, The Battle for Blood Begins. This was made in 2010. 2-time Academy Award nominee Ethan Hawke plays Edward Dalton, a researcher in the year 2019, when an unknown plague has transformed the world's population into vampires. As the human population nears extinction, vampires must capture and farm every remaining human or find a blood substitute before time runs out. However, a covert group of vampires makes A remarkable discovery, one which has the power to save human race. I'm sorry if I'm speaking fast, I'm just trying to get this over with because I don't want to make it too long. Then I watched Witchboard. It was made in, no way, I know this, 1986. It's called a Ouija board, and it's been used for thousands of years to communicate with the souls of the afterworld. For beautiful Linda Brewster, it brings the playful ghost of a dead 10-year-old boy. But when the friendly spirit develops a sudden taste for violent murder and demonic possession, Linda's boyfriend and former lover must race to destroy this ferocious portal of the damned. This is no game, this is Witchboard. Kathleen Willott and Rosa Marie co-star in this original horror hit written and directed by Kevin S. Tenney with tasty dollops of nudity. I don't remember seeing any nudity in this. I could be wrong. I mean, I wasn't really looking for it. Gore and humor that spawned 2 sequels. I think there's more than 2 to this. Witchboard is presented uncut and uncensored, featuring an all-new anamorphic widescreen transfer and a diabolical batch of exclusive extras. Hope y'all can see them. Then I watched Evil Clutch, the nightmare that grabs you where you least expect it. This is the story of a hideous monster who takes the form of a beautiful woman in a torrent of unbelievable special effects. Beauty and monstrosity transform into a climax of pure evil. A serene romantic interlude in the country erupts into a frenzy of fright for a young couple who encounter the monster's evil clutch. An attractive American exchange student has joined her Italian boyfriend for a weekend of fun and relaxation. It appears to be a perfect holiday until a beautiful and mysterious hitchhiker joins the happy couple, winning their friendship and trust. By the time the young lovers realize who their newfound friend really is, they have been drawn into a nightmare of unimaginable horror, and it is too late for them to escape from the terrifying grip of their captor's evil clutch. So grab your groin and experience the Evil Clutch, Trauma's most gruesome and graphic excursion of horror yet. This was made in 1987, by the way. I actually like this, and if I'm not mistaken, I think the only one that actually survives is the girlfriend. Hallelujah, I was able to get through all that. I'll see you later. Bye.